Hello students, hope you are doing well. Welcome back to our economics class. Today we are going to start the unit number 5, part 3. In our part 1 and 2 we have discussed very short concepts till question number 12, and now we are going to start 13th very short concept, that is green revolution. What do you mean by green revolution? It means growing more food. We need to grow more foods. What do you mean by green revolution? Like previously what you used to grow, now you are growing food more than that. That is nothing but green revolution. And how is it possible to grow more food? By using HYV. HYV means high yielding variety of seeds, high yielding variety of fertilizers, then water, modern farm machinery and new modern techniques and pesticides. If we use hybrid variety or high yielding variety, seeds, fertilizers, machinery, pesticides, etc., and if our production will increase, then that is termed as green revolution. In simple terms, you are increasing the productivity with the help of high yielding varieties. The next concept is self-help group. The short form is SHG. This SHG, self-help group, have merged with banks. Merged means have been combined. It came together with bank in which year? 1991 to 1992. During this years, SHG have been merged with banks. Now what is the main aim of SHG? SHG's main aim is to provide banking services to the doorsteps of poor, especially to women. To provide what? Banking services. At what? At the doorstep. To provide banking services at the doorstep of especially poor people and especially women. This is the main aim of self-help group. The next concept is microfinance. Micro means small. Microfinance. It means wide range of financial services. This microfinance is providing wide range. Wide range means very large range of financial services. Financial services such as deposits, loans, investments, savings, money transfer, etc. So these all financial services are provided by whom? By the microfinance. To whom these financial services are provided? To the poor persons, the persons with low income, as well as to the micro enterprises. Micro means small enterprises, to poor people, and also for the persons who are having less income. For these categories, we are providing the financial services. Next concept is agricultural productivity. What do you mean by agricultural productivity? It means production, the average production per hectare. Per hectare on a cropped area, means whatever the cropped area is there, we are measuring per hectare. Like how we measure milk in liters, while we are traveling we measure in kilometers. In the same way, for a cropped area we measure in hectares. So how much cropped area is there per hectare, that is called as agricultural productivity. How much production you are doing on that particular cropped area, that will be considered as agricultural productivity. During the year 1950 to 51, it was 552 per kg. Per kg, and it have increased to more than 4 times. In the year 2030, it became 2125 kgs. From 552, it have increased to 2125 kgs. Then our next concept is warehousing facility. It is same like storing goods. What do you mean by warehouses? A place where bulk goods are stored. So lack of warehousing facility is the main obstacle for marketing. Okay, it is the main problem for marketing. In order to avoid such problems, CWC have been set up means Central Warehousing Corporation have been set up in the year 1957 and FCI, that is Food Corporation of India, have been set up in the year 1965. Why these two corporations have been set up? In order to store the agricultural products. In order to store agricultural products, what have been formed? CWC and FCI. CWC means Central Warehousing Corporation and FCI means Food Corporation of India. And our 18th concept is PACS. The PACS is Primary Agricultural Credit Society. It is the smallest cooperative credit institution. Means credit institution means which will provide loans. Alright, the banks which provide loans are known as credit institution. So PACS, that is Primary Agricultural Credit Society, is the smallest cooperative credit institution in India. It is organized at especially village levels. Primary agricultural credit societies are organized at especially which level? At the village level, and it also provides short term and long term loans to farmers. These PACS will provide which loans? Short term loans and long term loans to whom? To the farmer. It is the smallest cooperative credit institution in India. The next concept is grading. Grading will help the farmer for remunerative prices, for getting remunerative prices for their agricultural product. Remunerative means which gives you more income. So with the help of grading, farmers will get more income. That is nothing but remunerative prices. The graded products are stamped with egg mark. That means on every product you find egg mark, and such kind of products will come under the category of grading. The advantage of grading is farmers will get high remunerative prices. Then the land degradation. Land degradation means land will get degraded. It will be getting degraded, means its quality will be going down. What are the reasons for land degradation? It occurs due to heavy rains, due to floods, due to deforestation and also improper drainage. These all factors are responsible for the low productivity in agriculture. When there are excessive rains, when there are floods, deforestation, when there is no proper drainage, then these all things will bring the agricultural productivity down. That means there will be low agricultural productivity. So land degradation is a disadvantage for agricultural production. Our next concept is irrigation. Irrigation in simple terms is providing water facility in agricultural land through canals or channels. So it is an important factor which is affecting the agricultural productivity in India. Means it is a very important factor. Without water can crops be grown? No. Without water can we grow crops in the agricultural land? That is not possible. So it is a very important factor which is affecting the agricultural productivity in a country. And this irrigation is of three types. What are those? Canal irrigation, well irrigation and tank irrigation. These are the three ways we provide water to agricultural lands, either through canals, either through wells or either through tanks. Then the last very short concept of unit number 5 is regional rural banks. That is nothing but RRBs. It have been established in the year 1975. In which year it have established? In the year 1975. These RRBs will provide loans. They will provide loans for two purposes. First is for agriculture, second for the rural development. For these two purposes, RRB will provide loans. And this RRBs, regional rural banks, are regulated by one more bank, that is NABARD. that is NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. So in our 5th unit, total 22 very short concepts are there, out of which you are going to get 4 very short in your examination. Write every definition for 5 times and practice it, and read it at least for 10 times. See you in my next class with some more and interesting topics. Till that, stay home, stay safe and keep practicing.